Terms and Conditions, a modern Machiavelli tale of ghosting and gain. New York Valentino Gin understood systems, not feelings, not in the sentimental way people sold them in coffee shops and late-night confessions, but the mechanics of attachment. Attention as currency, absence as leverage, silence as strategy. If Machiavelli had lived in the age of read receipts and passive income, Valentino thought he would have ghosted with precision. Valentino worked out of a glass-walled co-working space in Soho, where startups hummed like insects and everyone claimed freedom while being chained to growth charts. His money didn't come from a job, it arrived while he slept. Affiliate funnels, digital products, automated consulting retainers, residual income, the holy grail, wealth without presence. And that, he believed, was power. Then there was Mira. They met on a Wednesday, because in New York, Wednesdays pretended not to want anything. She was a brand strategist with a laugh that broke patterns. She didn't overshare, didn't chase. When she listened with her whole body, like the city noise dimmed just for that moment. Valentino noticed immediately she wasn't easily optimized. Their bond formed in fragments, late walks across the Williamsburg Bridge, espresso that turned into wine, debates about whether ambition was a virtue or a coping mechanism. Mutual attraction grew not explosively, but efficiently. Clean lines, no drama. That should have been his cue to disengage. Valentino believed in controlled scarcity. If you stayed too available, desire depreciated. So one Friday, after a perfect night that ended with her head on his chest and the city breathing below them, he didn't text. Not for a day, then two, then a week. Ghosting wasn't cruelty to him, it was governance. Yet something unexpected happened. His silence echoed back. Not in angry messages, not in desperate calls, but in Mira's absence. She didn't chase the void he created. She respected it. That unsettled him. At the same time, his income spiked. A product launch went viral. Numbers climbed. Praise followed. Investors slid into his inbox with the hunger of people who mistook wealth for wisdom. Money amplified attraction. He could feel it everywhere. Strangers leaned in closer. Old connections resurfaced. But none of it felt grounded. One night, alone in his apartment overlooking the East River, Valentino realized something Machiavelli never had to contend with. Algorithms rewarded detachment, but the nervous system did not. His body was restless, sleep fractured. He refreshed accounts that didn't need refreshing. Residual income had removed urgency, but not loneliness. Weeks later, he ran into Mira near Union Square. No tension, no performance. "You disappeared," she said calmly. "I was busy," he replied, automatically. She smiled, not unkindly. That's usually code for "I chose control over honesty." The truth landed harder than any accusation. Mira didn't ask for explanations. She offered perspective. "Money and attraction are loud," she said. "They convince you to overextend your time, your silence, your values. Boundaries aren't about pushing people away. They're about not abandoning yourself." They didn't resume what they had, not fully. But they didn't burn it either. Some bonds aren't meant to be exploited or optimized. Some are meant to teach. Valentino changed, not radically, but deliberately. He stopped ghosting as a tactic and started communicating as a boundary. He learned that self-awareness wasn't self-surveillance. It was noticing when strategy masked fear. He separated availability from worth. He built systems that made money, but not at the cost of presence. Silence is powerful, but clarity is stronger. Attraction grows where consistency meets self-respect. Residual income should buy freedom, not emotional avoidance. Boundaries protect connection. They don't destroy it. If you feel the need to disappear, ask what part of you is afraid to be seen. New York kept moving. So did Valentino. But now, when he walked through the city, past glowing windows and passing strangers, he no longer confused control with strength. He understood the modern truth Machiavelli never wrote. In a world where attention is traded like stock, the rarest power is showing up. By choice, not by need.